G'day folks, welcome to another day on the homestead. Welcome to Stuff and Such, where we do all sorts of stuff and such. Anyways, we're back here. That was really corny. Anyways, let's carry on with this video. Here we are working back on the barn again. I have this ladder staircase thingy on the go to our upper room that's up there, and up there is what is to be a fort for the kids and or a barn bunk, just in case we need somewhere to sleep if we're ever needing to spend the night in the barn, I guess, or if the missus nags a bit too much or something, you have somewhere to go hide. When she sees this video, I better have the staircase finished because that's where I'll be staying. But anyways, instead of doing something simple and smart and easy, I chose something that would be more difficult than I expected. And that was an MTO vehicle. It just went ripping by, disregarding all the laws of the speed limits. But anyways, yeah, so I thought it was going to be easy just to inset them into this logs here. Mittens, the stairs aren't finished. Wait your turn. But unfortunately, it's more difficult. But I have found some tricks on the way. So anyways, enough of my ugly face chatting at you. Let's get started. So I took a 23 or 24 inch long chunk of firewood cut out of a log and then just split it in half. So then I have my half moon shape. And then on the top, I cut a chunk out, and I'll show you what I do there. For the top portion, it's pretty flat. So I take a pencil in my square and I mark about 2 1/4, 2 1/4. Got a bit of a lip here, so I'm just fudging the numbers a little bit. Now, if you're building log houses, I wouldn't take my advice at all. But if you're building barn stairs, you might listen up. Same thing on this side. So, once you have your line there, you go ahead and you take your skill saw . Now that we kind of have that's just roughed out, at which point we'll need to eventually square that one up. As you can see, it's got quite an angle, but we'll do that after we go ahead and notch our logs back here. There's a lot of guesswork involved in here, but the only thing I'm real concerned about is the height. So I've been going up 10 inches every step. So now we're at 30. So we're gonna go for 30 in the middle. Just like this one's 20-ish. So we'll go ahead and put a little mark in the bark. They rhyme. On both sides. This is kind of the hardest spot, is figuring out how far to go in. I've been going to about the top of the R when going from this direction, and the bottom of the R when going from that direction. It's just kind of a rough guide. And another thing is trying to keep it level. That's tricky. Alright, so that's the initial notching. Probably got a little deep on that one. Yeah, that'll be 2.5. 2.5. So now we'll just check it for fit roughly. Alright, so we have a fair bit to work with here, probably 1.5 inches. So now we'll go ahead and square it up. So from here, you can either make it shorter to fit your grooves, or you can make your grooves slightly deeper with the chainsaw. I'm going to make this one a little bit deeper. Close. So we're just a tiny bit tight when it comes to our thickness here, I think. So we'll go ahead and I'll shave a little more off the backside about a blade's width. Need more go-go sauce. One thing I found when doing the other ones, so I did my top one and my bottom one, and I've locked them in as best as I can. And I found if you didn't do that, you're always fighting your widths. So if you, even just now, I would like to get some big anchors to put through the ends into the runners, but our local hardware store wants way too much for them. Wants $3 a pop or more, and I'd need probably at least 50. So we're not putting $150 into a ladder. So right now I'm just been putting little screws, 3-inch screws, in little hidey spots, just to lock it in a little bit. Helps if you hit it. On to the next one. Well, there we have her, folks. Another job more or less completed. I just gotta go online and look for some about 7-inch like lag screws, but not quite like lag bolts. Kind of the thinner, smaller ones. And hopefully find some cheaper that I can just drive a couple in on each runner. And then after that, it's all done. Anyways, guys, that completes this job, so we'll sign off now and subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. Bye for now.